A star shines above the horizon of Sri Lanka's investment banking sector. Conceptualized by banking giants DFCC Bank and HNB, Sri Lanka's premier investment banking firm, Acuity Partners Private Limited, brings together the skills, expertise and resources of two financial giants in an unmatched combination. The DFCC and HNB Group's combined asset base for the period ending March 31, 2012 was in excess of 530 billion rupees, and they had a combined market capitalization of over 77 billion rupees. These two premier financial institutions came together as equal joint venture partners and formed Acuity Partners, Sri Lanka's first integrated full-service investment banking firm, which now offers a comprehensive range of financial services, which includes stockbroking, primary dealership, corporate finance, venture capital, asset management services, and margin trading facilities. Today, Acuity Partners has a capital base of 1.9 billion rupees and employs over 100 professional and support staff. Its gross asset base is in excess of 6 billion rupees. Acuity Securities, which is the primary dealer arm of the investment banking group, specializes in fixed income products such as treasury bills, treasury bonds, repos, reverse repos, and offers services such as bond trading and portfolio management. Acuity Securities, formerly known as HNB Securities, has been an active player in the local money market for nearly 10 years. It brings a wealth of experience and a different concept to investments, treating customers as partners rather than mere investors. Acuity Securities caters to diverse local and foreign clientele, consisting of government, semi-government, institutional, corporate and high net worth individuals, utilizing their fully fledged marketing and customer service unit backed by the operations and dealing units. Acuity Securities leverages on its customer-centric approach and the widespread distribution network to place itself as a formidable force in the money market. Acuity Stockbrokers. By merging operationally the brokerage business of DFCC Bank and HNB, by virtues of which they have the most experienced team of investment advisors, Acuity Stockbrokers has emerged as a powerhouse in the stockbroking arena. The firm has executed some of the largest transactions on the Colombo Stock Exchange, which include Sri Lanka Telecom, which to date remains the biggest trade ever, the takeover of Associated Motorways AMW, the first buyback of a listed entity where a 20% stake of Demos was traded. The firm was involved in notable transactions such as the sale of a 51% stake in Amaya Leisure, 9% of Haley's, a 9.9% transaction of Commercial Bank, a 10% stake of Colombo Dockyard, 10% of Nations Trust Bank, and a 28% stake of Lanka Hospitals. The broking unit was also instrumental in the acquisition of a 78% stake in Lanka Ventures. Using the extensive branch network of DFCC Bank and HNB, their distribution network spreads throughout the country. The merger of the corporate finance expertise and resources of DFCC Bank and HNB has created a unique and dynamic entity. The corporate finance staff members possess a wealth of collective experience, having structured some of the largest and most innovative investment banking transactions in Sri Lanka. Notable transactions have included the IPOs of SLT, Hemos Holdings, Valuable One, Union Bank, Textured Jersey and HVA Foods. The 5.5 billion rupees that was raised for Valuable One was the highest ever in a private placement in Sri Lanka. The corporate finance division was also the first to execute an IPO in the post-war era when it launched Sri Lanka's first listed unit trust. Acuity and its predecessors have syndicated foreign and local currency loans for leading corporates, with a total value exceeding $300 million. The corporate finance division is also a market leader in providing corporate advisory in the areas of mergers and acquisitions, valuations and restructuring. Lanka Ventures PLC, LVL, is a publicly listed company on the Colombo Stock Exchange and is primarily engaged in venture capital financing. Its fully owned subsidiary, LVL Energy Fund Private Limited, LEF, specializes in investing in renewable energy projects, and to date, it had invested in mini hydropower generation projects having a total installed capacity of 14.4 megawatts. LVL also has interests in the healthcare services industry and has invested in a highly reputed heart care center affiliated to a private hospital in Colombo. LVL also has forged links with global partners by establishing joint ventures with the intention of diversifying its business interests. LVL has a team of qualified and experienced cadre who have the necessary skills and expertise required in astute venture capital financing. Most recently, Acuity entered into a joint venture with Guardian Investment Limited, a member of the Carsons Group, to provide asset management services. Carsons was the third highest market capitalized firm on the CSE as at 31/3/2012. In order to provide asset management services, Guardian Acuity Asset Management was launched in 2012 and has 2 unit trusts under management as at date. The firm has also partnered Keynote Capitals in India to offer fund management services to global investors. Blending the marketing expertise of Acuity with the technical and fund management experience, Guardian Acuity Asset Management is poised to become a leading asset management company in the near future. Acuity Partners not only accentuates its position through a loyal client base, but also boosts its marketing and distribution capability through the corporate and branch networks of its 2 joint venture partners. Acuity Partners' core competency is its team of qualified and committed staff. Their engagements represent repeat business and long-term relationships with clients who have become key stakeholders of Acuity Partners. The breadth of its human capital network, brand strength and reputation give clients access to the top talent in every facet of financial services. It guarantees the highest level of reliability, efficiency and integrity. Acuity Partners, your investment associate.